Hello, Leo. This reading is for you. First card, Seven of Cups. First card out. Wow. You have choices, you have options right now. You have more options than you realize. You have different ways that you could go in a lot of different things. Um, People know that you have a lot of options as well, and people, mm, I don't want to say they don't like that for you, but they don't want that. Look, yeah, you have the Page of Feathers at the bottom. That's the Page of Swords. This is this energy of other people are kind of like have their eye on you, and they see that you have a lot of options. You have a lot of different things going on for you that they do not have. People, it feels like you might feel a little bit misjudged right now, and like people just like take you as one way or take you as another way, or it's like, why am I thinking of, okay, we'll get to that in a second, but why am I thinking of like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman, when his friend, um what's his name, what's the guy in Pretty Woman, you know who I'm talking about, the guy, Richard Gere, his friend like treats her like really badly because she's a hooker, right? And so it's like, not that I'm trying to say that you're a hooker, Leo. Not that I'm, judging that anyway either. You know what I mean? People are gonna do what they feel called to do is best for them, whatever. Right? But also, it's like, yeah, there's a message in that too. Okay, let me focus on the one first. It's like, people think they can treat you a kind of way, and it might be because of the way that you express your sexuality, or just a way that you are open in general, that people feel like they can just like treat you in a way that's maybe not right, or a way that you don't want to be treated, or it's like a stereotype that they have based off of something. Could be your occupation, could have nothing, probably has absolutely nothing to do with, the movie Pretty Woman, but, or what that entails. But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I hope this is coming through right. Like, somebody thinks that it's kind of like how, if you meet a celebrity, people always think like they know celebrities because, but it's like, really, you don't really know them. You just know, the movies that they have done or something like that. But they, people think that they can treat celebrities in a certain kind of a way just because they're a celebrity. And it's like, they're still human. There's something to that. Like, people don't see you as human, but it's kind of like saying don't take offense to it or react to like aggressive. It's kind of like, don't just jump to conclusions with it. It's like, handle it with grace. You've been handling it with grace, and you will continue to handle it with grace. And you're helping people see like a different perspective here for a lot of people. Eight of Acorns, and it has to do with something that you do. It feels like you look like an unlikely person to do something that you do, but it's good. It's good for the world, you know? It's kind of like somebody who like maybe like looks like let's say they have all these tattoos and they wear like, these clothes that these like tough guys wear, and they look like, just very aggressive, but actually like, they write poetry and they like cry all the time or something. You know what I mean? Like, you don't match the stereotype, but it's good. That's good. That's great. That's wonderful. Or you see this little tiny little old grandma that's like, dressed all proper and drinking tea, and then she like raps like crazy. Like, what? Like, how, there's something about you that doesn't fit, and people try to treat you in a way by a judgment. And it's important the way that you respond to that. It's just spirit is just wanting you to continue on with the grace that you have been showing, because you're teaching a lot of people and you're teaching yourself that. And also, it feels like it's going to go somewhere here. This card at the bottom says energy, says results. It's the Eight of Pentacles card. So it's the card where, work is being done and it's almost finished. You got the Six of Crystals, which is the Six of Pentacles. You have opportunity to come into balance here, and there's a boundary that needs to be set because there's a way that you're giving that needs to be changed. There's an exchange of energy between people that needs to be changed. And that can be you changing that. Yeah, it's you. It's you changing that. It's you setting that boundary. You're not responding to things the same way that you used to, and people don't know how to take that. But that's their problem, right? Ace of Acorns and the King of Shells. Somebody is gaining the confidence to come towards you, for sure. For sure, for sure. They may be a parent as well. They could be an Aries. They could be a hold on, give me a second. They could be a father, a single father. Because, seahorses, the male carries the children. So there's just a single male on this card. So, that's pretty specific. It doesn't have to be necessarily. It's just certain times, certain people need more of a message than others. That's all that's about, right? You have the Four of Shells here. So you have the Four of Cups. Someone is searching for the courage to come towards you. They feel like you're their home too, because it's like I keep seeing all these snails. There's one on this card as well. It's like really up close. If you look, there's a snail. There's all these snails here. And the snails represent the cups over here because it's Four of Shells, so Four of Cups. Oh, wow. Look, this King of Shells, okay, that's the shell. That's the cup. The king is holding a cup. Okay, and this deck is shells. So the seahorse has the shell. I'm just putting this together. Hello. Over here, you have this bird has 3 shells in front of them, but then there's a shell over here to the side. That's the same shell as this one. So it's like there is a person that you think is not offering you the shell. On the Four of Cups, it's like Spirit is handing them a cup. They don't see it. You think it's just the Three of Cups. You think it's just you on your own with your friend, going out, having fun, la da da. You think it's just that. It's not. Something else is happening here. Somebody is coming to offer you their cup. I feel like they may have already tried and you didn't realize it was an offer. Seven of Crystals. It's the Seven of Pentacles. You've been waiting and wondering, is this worth it? Is it worth it for me to continue to wait around here? Is this going to come into anything? Is this going to be anything? You have the Star. Wow. Followed by the Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. Why is the Four of Shells here? Why do you not see it? Or why is it disappointing? The Hermit. Justice. Okay. Because it hasn't happened in the proper way yet. Ten of Feathers. Somebody had to let something go. You or them. Could be both of you. Could be a Libra or a Virgo that needed to be let go of. Them or you. Or both, really. But really, something needed to happen. Something needed to end and some going within needed to happen, and that was on delay. And it's so interesting that you have 9, 10, 11 here. The Hermit is the number 9 at the bottom, you can see. This is the 10 of Swords, and then Justice is number 11. So, you know, things are happening in the order that they need to happen in, but it doesn't feel like it. It really does not feel like it. Okay, let's see more about this King of Shells. You always get King of Cups. You always get King of Cups. When I change the deck, it still comes out. So that could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. Wow, Queen of Shells. Look at this. King and Queen of Shells. 9 of Feathers, Ace of Feathers. Okay, like, wow. King and Queen of Shells. Wow. A matching pair. And you know, that always happens in your readings as well. You have the 9 of Feathers. So there's something here. This is the 9 of Swords. This is like, is this communication ever going to come in? Is this communication ever going to come in with this Ace of Feathers? And then, you know, when is this going to happen already? Feels like you're really thinking and they're really thinking about this. And, you know, guys, this is ridiculously awesome. You have the 5 of Feathers here, which is the 5 of Swords, okay. But you have the High Priestess and the 3 of Shells. Like, you know this is going to come together. You just know it. The bottom of the 5 of Swords, it says strategy and resilience. I don't know if you can see it. So, you just know that this is coming together here. Knight of Swords, action. 10 of Shells. They want to come rushing towards you. They really want to come rushing in towards you because they see this as everything. You got a lot of Knights here. That might also be a part of it. If you have a lot of offers, they don't know what to do with that. How is this Three of Shells going to happen? Knight of Crystals, Knight of Pentacles. The Empress. Wow. And the Five of Wands. So this has been a challenge, but you know, this person is coming towards you with this Knight of Crystals. They're coming towards you and they have something substantial to offer that can build and build and build and grow. You know, you just being in this Empress mode, maintaining this Empress mode is really what it's all about. Look at the beauty that you already have in your life. See the abundance that you have in your life. You know, what do you already love about your life right now as it is? Feel that, live that, focus on that. And that is how you're just going to draw this. It's like you're drawing this person in. That's what it is. You're not asserting yourself. You're not making things happen. You're not orchestrating this. You're allowing. The art of allowing. Feels like this is a spiritual message. Look at the shadow. This is like a spiritual Ten of Feathers. This is the shadow card is the Devil card. And this Ten of Feathers is the Ten of Swords. So there's that ending to this indulging in a way in action and in assertion, because it's like you're mastering when to use that and when not to. Also be an end to a Capricorn having any kind of power over your life, but it really feels like you know what to do to manifest what it is that you want. And the last missing piece is this love piece that hasn't exactly quite come together yet, exactly as you wanted it to. You're perfecting it here. You're perfecting the art of allowing with this connection. That's what it's teaching you. And Nine of Crystals is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is teaching you, and you're going to be able to use this in your business, in your work area, spiritually as well. You're growing at a lot of different levels. And the mastery of calling in this love, you know, like a spider, she just makes her web and that's it. She just chills and the flies just show up. They just get stuck. There you go. That's it. She's not going out here and like, you know, tracking down these flies. No, you just make a web and so it's kind of like you're making your own spiritual web with your energy. You know how to pull people into you in a good way. And you're learning how to do that with the one, right? With somebody very important with this Ace of Shells and Justice. Wow. Okay, what else for you? I feel like you're going to hear something that's important. You're going to overhear things, hear about something. There's something about this They're giving me the Traveler on this. They're giving me the Fool. So it's like, the Fool is free, is going off on this adventure, and knows that everything has the potential to be wonderful or to be horrible, right? But they go for it anyways. So it's like, if you hear something, don't let that deter you from doing something. Maybe you're going to hear something about a business that you're trying to create. You're going to hear other people complaining about how it's not a good market for that or something like that. It's like, maybe that's their experience. Maybe that's what they're attracting, but that's not what you're attracting. It's kind of like, well, during, not everybody does horrible during times where we're in like a state of financial crisis, right? Or, there's something to be said about don't listen to other people. Don't let anyone else's advice hold you back from being free and moving forward. It's like your advice is golden right now. Nobody else's is. Look at how this lightning bug knows this is the show I want, this is the show I'm going for. And there's something else to that too. There's a person that you know that you want, and there's not anybody else that you want. So maybe you're going to go out and have fun or joke around with this person or that person, but at the end of the day, you want who you want. And the Tower. This is the King of Acorns. That's the King of Wands. Someone is not that great, and that is going to be revealed. Hold on, I dropped like a million cards here. Okay. Someone is not that great, and that's going to be revealed. And you also have sudden good news. Like sudden opportunity to collaborate with someone, a sudden opportunity to do something that you care about. Do something that like makes your heart sing. So it's kind of like, don't let any kind of fear hold you back. Now is the time to keep pushing through, to keep pushing forward. And maybe you feel like people have distanced themselves from you, or you've distanced yourself from other people, but it's kind of like a good thing, because that is helping you to focus right now. Because it's kind of like the more you put in this work and everything, and the quicker you get this done, the quicker you get to see the results from it. And it's going to be sudden and unexpected. But it's kind of like, how the bee is just like working every day, bees are out there, they're flying, they're getting the honey, the pollen, whatever, they're flying about, they're doing shit. They're not just, and then it's kind of like out of nowhere, bam. Feels like something is coming in, but also I feel like you're going to hear something misfortunate happen to someone that honestly I feel like took advantage of you. And that has nothing to do with you. It's their life is their responsibility. And you just kind of left it. The way that they treated you and everything, you just kind of left that alone. And people wanted to talk to you about it or ask you about it or anything, and you just didn't say anything. You just, you protected this person even though they led to your own demise, because you didn't let them change your energy. So Spirit is wanting you to continue with that. Don't let other people change your energy. Continue to be this free spirit. Continue to work really hard and move forward, because it feels like you're working really hard on something that you really care about. And every now and then you can feel a little bit overwhelmed or just down, because it feels like nothing ever really seems to pan out. And then it's like you have these moments where it's like, maybe nobody in the whole world has ever understood me, and they never will. But it's like flip-flops back into joy and everything else. So it feels like if you're feeling isolated at this time, it's because Spirit wants you to pour all your energy into you and into your work, because this opportunity is coming rushing in towards you. And it's going to lead to a lot of blessings, and you deserve that. You deserve that because you healed yourself from a situation. Look, this King of Shells is coming out again. There's nothing you can do to stop this person from coming. High Priestess, again, you know this is happening. Because in the past, somebody didn't give to you equally. Six of Acorns is the Six of Wands. You were fighting and fighting and fighting a battle on your own, and now you're coming out victorious here. Okay, and you healed yourself. Nobody saw that you healed yourself. Everybody just saw you come out triumphant. And so people were questioning if you really did heal yourself, or were you just not genuine to this person because you never looked hurt or down or broken. You just looked so together and strong. And that's because that's what you really are. But it's because you did this work that you needed to do, but you did it in private. And, there's nothing wrong with that. That's not, that was a choice that you made of how you wanted to be. And you had ways that you could put this person down big time, and you didn't. Because you knew, High Priestess, that Spirit was going to bless you. So I didn't need to try to get my blessings back from this person that took from me. I don't need to waste time and energy blaming them and being in this energy of being against them and all. No. You knew, I'm just going to heal myself and move forward. Because I know and I trust that Spirit has my back. And Spirit is now able to tell you, yes, we do. And you have choices. You have options. But it still feels a little bit like, hey, did the universe forget me? Because I see a lot of options, but where's the one I want? But it's coming. You have the King of Shells, and this time the King of Shells is with the Ace of Shells. So this is the Ace of Cups. This time, this person is coming in with an offer for you. And you have the Two of Shells here. So this is a lot of love. And look at the Shaman. This is a divinely guided union. And you also have, look at this Ace of Crystals. Okay. So basically love and money. Basically love and money coming in. Doves could be a sign for you, or if you just see birds, a pair of birds. If you see a bird with like a worm in their mouth, or that they caught a piece to make their own nest, or if you just see like a female and a male cardinal together, or female and a male duck, doves, any kind of bird that you have. Birds, most birds mate for life. And this is a sign that you have a beautiful love coming in that wants to be here. They want to be here. They want to give your heart. A lot of cup energy in this reading. That's a lot of love. A lot of love here between you and somebody else. Okay. Thank you so much, Leo.